This is The Hang on Q102.
Here we go. Yeah, it's Monday. Oh man, I was giggling because I was I was saying little, what's the correct
Motivational
word?
things to yourself?
Yes, motivational things to myself before we started.
Yeah. Ray's like, you can do this.
You can do this. Don't be nervous. They're turning on the microphones. And so it kind of cracked me up. I was doing a joke, but I did that because I was watching. Last night I was watching that Michael documentary or biopic.
The movie, yeah.
The movie.
It's streaming now, yeah.
Yeah.
You have stars.
I signed up for a trial.
Oh, okay. Just to watch that.
Yeah, just to watch that, and then like one other thing on it, and then I have to cancel it tomorrow. But I watched it. But I watched it. I have a reminder. But I watched it, and that's what Michael does.
He talks to himself like that?
Yeah, when he's in the studio, he gives himself a little pep talk before he begins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And everybody just kind of like listens to it.
From the other producer's
Right.
studio? They're just like, is he okay? Is
And
he
then
all right?
They click the button. All right, Michael, you ready? Because he like is in there. You're going to do great.
I got to watch it. I need a free trial of Stars. Yeah, if you didn't see it in the theater, it's like one of the highest grossing movies of the year.
But people said it sucks. I didn't mind it.
Really?
Yeah.
I heard pretty good reviews. There's a lot of things that were left out. I did hear that criticism.
Like they took out Janet Jackson's not in it because she didn't want to be.
She didn't want to be in it.
She didn't agree with it.
Right. She didn't like the way they told the story. Whatever. Maybe they had parts of her in it, and then she said no.
Right.
And they took those parts out. Maybe.
I believe it because the other sister's in it. So it's a little odd that Janet's cut out.
Yeah. And then there's nothing about Diana Ross. At all.
No.
And I don't know if it was in it and then they took it out because she said no too, or I don't know what happened with that, but there is no Diana Ross anything, which was a big part of the Michael Jackson story for that was a good while.
I have no clue. I have no clue what Diana Ross and Michael Jackson, what happened with
Oh, well.
It wasn't in the movie.
Okay. Well, it was just that she was a mentor to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that wasn't in it at all.
There's a lot of rumors about other things that I don't know for sure. So,
Like
I don't want to get sued.
Like they were together?
I don't want to get sued. So I
think it's okay. Hey, Jackson family were speculating. You think they
allegedly?
You think they were together?
Oh, I don't know. I really don't know because I wasn't there. But there have been rumors for years and years and years that there was something not quite right. I'll put it that way. Between their relationship, their friendship, whatever. Yep.
Not quite right, but see, why wouldn't you just say that they could be a love interest? That makes me think there's something more.
Could have been.
I don't know. You think the guy fell in love with women? He in the movie, he was over there playing with giraffes and monkeys and.
So think he's not capable?
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
Emotions are emotions.
That's true. That's true.
Love is love.
It was good. I enjoyed the movie. I did enjoy one specific part of the movie where he finally, I hope this isn't a spoiler for some people, but he finally gets the courage to stand up for himself, and he cancels the Jackson family tour on stage.
Oh, when he said this is our last show together or something like that?
Yeah.
That wasn't planned.
That wasn't planned.
And he just did it because he was tired of it.
Well, he has a lot of issues with the family.
Right.
But what I love about that moment is like all the brothers, they're good with it. Like they're
like, hey, we're tired anyway.
Well, I mean, that's kind of, they're like, we didn't want to be here. We're just here.
It feels like Michael Jackson's tour anyway.
Right. They're like, we're just here to be here. And if this is what Michael wants, Michael's paying my bills.
So what would you give it rating out of 10?
6.5, 7, strong 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad. You would recommend?
Yeah, because of the music. It's great songs. I wanted it to continue. I'd love for it to have gotten into the 2008.
Oh, yeah, it cuts off at a certain point. Maybe that's part 2.
Maybe.
Coming out in a few years. we'll
I was
see.
waiting for the kid from Home Alone to show up.
Macaulay Culkin?
Yeah, that kid never showed up at the film.
Paris Jackson did do an interview recently, or she was on Call Her Daddy podcast, and she was talking about how none of that stuff at Neverland, like the rides, the animals, none of that stuff was for her and her sibling.
What do you mean?
She said her dad said it wasn't for them. It was for sick kids.
Yeah, he was all about going to the children's hospital.
Right. It wasn't for his own kids. This was strictly for kids that were in the hospital and were at the end of life and things like that. Sick kids, and she said he made that very clear to them when they were little. And they also didn't spend a ton of time there, like as kids either. So maybe that
really?
helped. Not living there full time. No.
Yeah, well, because once the police raided, he dipped. He's like, he was done with that.
You can't stay there anymore. Yeah. So it was a good movie. I have to check that out.
Get the trial for stars and cancel it in a week like I did.
Okay. I'll do that.
I'm sure that's against some rule. By the way,
no, it's not. What rules?
I don't know. Ethically,
what ethical rules? It's offered for a reason.
Giving a sign up and immediately canceling it.
It's free.
Yeah. Well, interesting.
Why are you second guessing that? Wait a second.
Interesting.
Why is that so interesting? You feel guilty of something?
When you know you're not going to commit. You're just using it to watch a thing. I don't know. Ethically seems gray.
Why?
I don't know.
No, it's not gray at all. You offered me this free trial. I decided to take it. I watch whatever I want to watch. I cancel. I don't pay a dime.
I guess the point to that is...
And you get my data because I already put my email in there. So, I'm going to start getting more junk email.
I was about to say, I guess the counter to that, on your side, is they have your information. They can market you now.
Yeah.
And potentially they can say, hey, here's content we think you might like, and then therefore you'll make a purchase down the road.
That's what they think.
All right.
Ain't nothing ethically wrong about it. Not on my end. No. I will absolutely cancel.
It just feels a little to me like when you buy something off Amazon to use it and then you return it, and you know you're going to return it.
Okay, that's different. Totally different.
Feels the same to me.
Oh, yeah, but we're talking tangible products versus a streaming service. Not the same. Not the same. And Amazon doesn't offer you to, hey, use this squeegee for free or something and then return it. I mean, well, if they did, that'd be the same thing. But when you purchase it and you use it and you return it, that's not right.
Right.
But people do it every day.
That's true.
People wear shoes and return them. That's why I check the bottoms. Yep.
You're worried you're going to get used shoes?
Yes.
Is that a real threat?
Yes, it absolutely. I worked in a shoe store. People try to return shoes all the time that they had worn. You just check the bottom. You're like, dude, come on, look at these. Like they're clearly brown and dirty on the bottom because you wore them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't take these back. You wore them. Sorry. And so when I buy shoes, I check for that. That's all I'm saying.
I've never looked in my life. When I bought a pair of shoes, I've never looked at the bottom. Ever.
Roy,
ever in my life.
You've got so much to learn.
Jeez, I never even considered that being a problem. I don't even know if I care, though, to be honest. So
you're still going to wear them?
Yeah, I don't know if I care.
Okay. All right, fine.
It's very interesting.
Wear somebody else's shoes. That's fine.
Well, we have a big show.
We do.
We have a big show lined up for you. Okay, we got to discuss
lots.
Shop for Teacher.
That is still going on.
Freddie Mac and I are going to war today. Going to war because we're doing this thing where we've picked out because we need school supplies in the classrooms, right?
Correct.
So we've picked out some backpacks.
Yes.
I think my backpack is going to beat your backpack in donations. I'm fairly confident.
You think more people are going to donate Harry Potter backpacks?
I do.
Than Super Mario Brothers backpacks?
I do.
Which I have chosen.
We're going to dive into that. I have a whole strategy.
Oh.
So we got to discuss that. We got to talk about AI slop.
AI slop.
AI slop.
This is a new term.
It's impacting our schools.
Okay.
With it being back to school, there's a Kentucky middle school. You remember the agendas the kids would get when they start school, and it has like the hall pass and the calendar and everything?
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Well, evidently it was riddled with AI slop.
Okay.
We got to talk about that. I met somebody who had a secret profession. They couldn't go in details on what they did. I thought that was cool.
Oh, I love them.
I know. So
they are.
We're going to open it up to the phone lines and talk to the radio family. If you have a secret profession, we'd love to have you on the hang. Big show. But first, an afternoon, pick me up.
And Freddie Mac on Q102.
All right, it's our final week for our Shop for Teacher back to school full force.
Yeah, we in it, man.
And it's a bit of a showdown here on the hang with Roy and Freddie Mac.
I challenge you to a duel.
I think that we should do negative ads. You should create a negative ad campaign. I should create a negative ad campaign.
Okay. About each other.
About each other.
Same way politicians do.
Yep. Just sling mud at each other in order to hope and know who gets the most donations. Here's the thing. We're trying to make sure the kids, as we're going back to school, have all the school supplies they need. And right now, you can buy and donate a backpack at WKRQ.com for crayons and beyond. So every backpack, every dollar is going to help teachers here in the new school year be ready to teach and make sure our kids are well prepared. And so what we've done is we've picked out backpacks because kids need backpacks. We've picked out backpacks, and I've selected a Harry Potter backpack.
I have selected a Super Mario backpack.
And I bet that my Harry Potter backpack is going to get more donations than your Super Mario backpack.
See, I don't know. I think you are misinformed.
I'm very confident.
Yeah.
I was a calculated decision.
So go ahead, when you donate Super Mario backpacks.
No.
That's all you need to focus on when you go to WKRQ.com.
So it's, you know what? You could take that. You could, hey, donate the Super Mario backpack if you want. Here's what's going to happen is they're going to come to the wish list for our Amazon wish list and look at all the different backpacks to donate. And they're going to realize that, see, number one, Harry Potter is going to be having a new HBO Max series. Right?
The one that no one wanted? Because it didn't have the original actors in it?
It's going to be famous.
Yeah.
Number two, the lore on Harry Potter is unparalleled. It is books, movies that spans generations.
Oh.
So here's my theory. I think that older kids are going to want a Harry Potter backpack, and I think young kids like Harry Potter too. And I think that's why my Harry Potter backpack is going to beat your Super Mario backpack.
Well, I just want to add in here, if you grew up in a family similar to mine and you didn't believe in witchcraft,
that's your angle.
That's my target audience right there,
That's your
buddy.
angle.
Yeah, my parents didn't let me read the Harry Potter books. We couldn't even think about it. Or watch the movies. I have seen a few of them since, in adulthood or whatever. But,
You're
Super
allowed
Mario
to.
Brother, it's for adults and kids. There is no secret magical spells you have to cast. Nothing like that. Nothing that'll, stop your parents from letting you watch it.
By the way, you think there's nothing super magical going on with Mario.
It's not.
What do you mean it's not?
It's all fake. It's animated. These aren't real people. This is imagination time.
Well,
Harry Potter's got real people in it.
Oh, but that's only because you could make it a cartoon. You could animate it.
They could have, but they didn't.
And they actually
Because witchcraft is real.
Mario's running around eating mushrooms or whatever he's doing.
Whoa.
Sliding in.
You calling him a drug addict?
In tubes. You did. He's your candidate. He's sliding in green tubes in the pipe system. I don't know any plumber that goes into that deep into the sewage system.
That's how dedicated he is to his work.
By the way, he's a bit fixed on a certain woman.
They're friends.
And then he fights a demon. A fire-breathing demon.
Exactly. With prayer and faith.
Okay.
Yeah, unlike what they have in Harry Potter. I'm just kidding.
Well, they got faith.
But you should donate more Super Mario book bags, though. That is a fact.
You should donate more Harry Potter backpacks. That is a fact.
Okay, we'll see.
So
you decide.
My fellow Potters.
Which house are you in anyway?
I don't know.
Oh!
I would say I would have to retake a test.
Retake? You should know that off the top of your head.
I don't know. Your personalities change.
No, dude.
If I put the hat on my head, I don't know if he would give me the same house as he did, 10 years ago versus now.
What was it 10 years ago?
It was Gryffindor.
Okay, so you do know the house.
But I want to be Slytherin. I want to be.
I don't understand.
A little edgy.
Hufflepuff or Ravenclaw. Those are ones you don't hear about.
No,
Everyone's either Gryffindor or Slytherin.
Yeah.
You never hear about the other ones.
If you're Hufflepuff, I'm sorry.
You stay quiet if you're Hufflepuff. You don't get in on that conversation.
No,
okay.
No, you just go to your table and sit down.
You don't even make a noise.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Well, you could go ahead and donate and send us your backpacks through our Amazon wish list, WKRQ.com for Crayons and Beyond. It's a little bit of a challenge between Freddie and I, trying to see who can get the most donations. I would prefer to see a sea of Harry Potter backpacks, while you prefer to see a wall of Super Mario backpacks.
I absolutely would. So help us out. And then ultimately help out Crayons and Beyond, which will impact our local teachers and local students right here in the Tri-State with Shop for Teacher.
WKRQ.com.
Hanging out with Roy and Freddie Mac. Welcome to The Hang on Q102.
Imagine sending your kid back to school and you find out you no longer live in Kentucky.
What do you mean you find out you no longer live in Kentucky?
Your kid comes back and he learns that he lives in Vinnecky.
What's that?
That's what happened. Down in Louisville, family sent their kid to middle school. when you start the school year, you get the school agenda that has the hall pass, and they have the ability to write down important dates and deadlines and due dates, and there's typically a code of conduct and a school policy.
Sure, yeah.
All the necessary things in the school agenda. Well, there's also typically some other instructional material in the agenda as well. Well, the agenda had a map of the United States with wild names for the states. Kentucky became Vanucky. Louisiana was titled Lukung. Alabama was labeled Alotome. Illinois somehow became Vitoy with a V. South Carolina was renamed to South Cointreau. So essentially, the map was generated by AI.
Which AI did they use? Because this is way wrong.
Clearly, they didn't pay for the premium.
That's true, too. Because, it's not 100% accurate all the time.
No.
You do have to go back and check behind AI when it comes to certain facts, medical things concerning the law.
Right.
Obviously, spelling for states, United States. That's weird.
Evidently,
weird.
from page 19 through it was 36, it was nothing but inaccurate information. There was a distorted periodic table.
Who's to blame for this?
Whoever made it.
And didn't double check anything. Just put it in all these kids' agenda books or whatever and sent it home.
By the way, kids had to pay for this book. This book was not free.
Nah, man. Give me my money back immediately.
So the kids were instructed to remove page 19 through 36 of the agenda.
Oh, just throw it away?
Yeah, tear it out. 2 at a time so it doesn't break the bind.
That's annoying.
That is annoying. I can't believe this.
Because I need my money back. Whatever the math is on page 19 through 36, I need my money back if I'm the parent.
A couple thoughts I have is that, well, number one, this is bad. They clearly shouldn't have.
They messed up here.
Somebody messed up big time.
Mm-hmm.
If I was a parent, I'd be pretty frustrated. But it's a little more acceptable if a local teacher within the school did it. That's just really unfortunate. That teacher really needs not to do that. We need to teach the teacher,
You think it's more acceptable if you think it's a little bit more okay if it's a local teacher?
It's scarier if the national company that produces the agenda did that. That's scarier to me.
Oh, see, I think both are even.
You think so?
Yes, if it's some company somewhere that did that, or if it's a local. I think it's probably a little worse if it's a local teacher. Somebody in the school was in charge of doing this, and this is what came back.
We're all trying to figure AI out,
I think it's a whole. I think we're leaning too far now.
Yeah,
because now people's money is at stake here. All these parents spent all this money on this book that I'm sure they told them your student has to have this. They have to have this book. If not, it's going to affect their grade or something wild like that. So the parents paid, let's say, $45 for this book.
It's $10, but yeah.
Hey, I want my
I know.
Give me my money back. $10 goes a long way.
$10. Kids had to rip out pages 19 through 36. I don't want a new book.
That's a good chunk of the book. So
yeah, give me a new book for $10. The other thing I thought about the periodic table, I wouldn't even know how to fact check that. If I looked at the periodic table, I would have believed it.
Until you get everything wrong on the test, and you're like, wait. No,
I have no clue where NaBl is or whatever the stupid. I don't know the.
You didn't pay attention in biology.
No, I did not do well in chemistry. Phases of the moon were inaccurate in this agenda as well.
See,
I got called out because we used AI for a thumbnail on our YouTube channel.
Just a picture. Who called you out and why?
I got a message in our DMs at the Hang HQ. So now but I don't know how. I'm not great with graphics, and I'm the one doing the YouTube channel. So
in a lot of ways, it does save time and energy, and we can work smarter, not harder. I get it, but yet you do have to double check clearly,
especially if you're teaching kids,
especially if you're charging families for materials.
Yeah,
you don't just run with it. Whatever it says, whatever ships, and then it ships back. You open the box, you just hand it to the students. No. You double check behind it. You get a reshipment, a new printout.
Well, as your kids are going back to school, double check some things, because we now know they could have AI riddled all throughout their instructions.
Good luck.
On Q102.
It's tragic news that everyone's talking about everywhere is the passing over the weekend of actor Hayden Panettiere. And she was found dead over the weekend. And the cause of death remains a mystery as far as we know. You may remember her. She played in Nashville. She played in Heroes. She played, I think my first time hearing her was as the character Dot in A Bug's Life.
Okay.
The Disney animated movie. She was also Cheryl Yost in The Coach's Daughter in Remember the Titans.
Oh, I remember her. That was a big role for her.
It was huge, man. She's been around. She's been an actor technically since she was 11 months old. She was in an ad for Play School. That was like her first on-screen role. So
it's interesting. So her parents wanted her to get into this industry.
It seems that way,
right? Because 11 months, you don't have you have no clue. She didn't even know what's going on.
Yeah, So her rep said in a statement that it is profound sadness we share the tragic passing of our beloved Hayden. She was an incredible light and a force of nature who brought immeasurable love and joy to all who knew her and to the millions who watched her on screen. There is an open investigation going on into the cause of death. She was just 36 years young.
Yeah, they're saying there's an autopsy planned for today, so I'm sure we'll get to know the details of that. The police are saying no foul play, so either she was sick and something acute occurred, or suicide. One of the two.
Yeah,
right?
She did her last interview was back in May, just a few months ago, with Jay Shetty. He's a very, very huge podcast platform. And she was saying how she had, overcome all these things like addiction and stuff like that, and how she was ready to get life moving again in a positive direction, and because she had overcome so much, and unfortunately, this whatever happened over the weekend happened. So
36.
All her fans and friends, we're wishing our condolences.
Another sad story, but it is nice. Bruce Willis attended his daughter's wedding.
That's very sweet. Yeah.
Very, very sweet. As you know, though, he's been out of the public eye ever since he's been battling his dementia. But it's a nice photo that was posted online of him, kind of being embraced by his daughter and son-in-law. It was published by Vogue on Friday, 2023, is when he got that dementia diagnosis. And he kind of has taken a step away as he's been battling that. So, but very nice that he could be part of that moment.
The big day.
Yeah.
Also popping today, is Johnny Depp going to be in Pirates of the Caribbean 6?
Thank you for ending on a high note.
We have to.
Oof.
Something to look forward to, I guess, here. Jerry Bruckheimer, the director and producer, what does he say about it?
We're talking to Johnny. We're working on a screenplay, and hopefully we can get this done.
Very vague. They're trying to get a deal done. And he also calls it a screenplay.
That's cool.
You know what I mean?
I like that.
Like people in the industry that call it a film or a screenplay. They really
Robert Duvall, I'll never forget. He was in an interview and he referred to a project he was in as a picture. He goes, "Oh, what was that?
Oh, picture.
What was that picture I was in with Bobby?" And you're like, "That's cool."
Yeah, picture, motion picture.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's in a picture.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
So inside. I fell asleep watching Pirates of the Caribbean, the last one that came out.
Well, there was no Johnny Depp in that one, was there?
No, the 2017. So in 2017 one, there was. And the interesting thing about it was, it wasn't as much Johnny Depp or Captain Jack Sparrow. And they do say the way they may expand the franchise, if they do come out with a sixth movie, will be to kind of minimize his role a little bit more and focus on other characters a lot more, like Margot Robbie's character.
Yeah.
To kind of help. So that way, because Johnny Depp, he's not going to be in a 7th, 8th, 9th one. You know what I mean? I highly doubt that.
I think it's about time for him to wrap up this. I don't think he should continue. Yeah, I think we should just call it quits.
You call him old?
No, but he is a bit one note. I would much rather him be successful in a different movie, because every time I hear him speak, I hear Captain Jack Sparrow. Like, I'd like to see a movie project where I don't think about Pirates of the Caribbean every time he exists.
I didn't think that about. I mean, there's a lot of movies he's got. In Blow, I didn't think that.
I don't even know what Blow is.
2001. You got to.
I mean, the only other thing.
The Tourist in 2010. I love that movie.
I have no clue what that is.
Oh, Angelina Jolie and Johnny Depp co-starring in it. It's like it's surprising for me. I actually liked it. It's more rom-com.
He was in Willy Wonka, but he scared everybody. So
that was different. That was odd.
I'm ready for a new
Platoon. One of my dad's favorite movies.
Just a new version of him.
You think he's been typecast a bit? Like at least for you.
For me.
Okay.
Because I don't know these other projects you mentioned. So I need a successful.
He has tons of other successful movies.
All I know is Captain Jack Sparrow.
I get it.
And then now the stuff he did early on. I'm not talking about the stuff he did like in the 80s and 90s, because he actually did do a lot of great projects.
Yeah,
before.
of course.
I'm talking about today.
Well, this is the only franchise I believe that he's had, so it's lasted the longest, that role. But we'll see. It's not even confirmed. There's no signatures and signed contracts yet. So,
do you have any comment from Amber Heard?
No comment from her. She's living overseas somewhere privately.
You know, she's rolling her eyes today. All right, that's what's popping on Q102. 1 in 4 women say this is too expensive in 2026. That's the question for Never Gonna Get a Trivia. Out of curiosity, Freddie, what are you thinking?
I was thinking being a mom.
It's
getting really expensive, buying all the things for kids, paying for everything, insurance, all that kind of stuff. And then your clue had something to do with makeup and getting your hair done.
Yep.
Like you would eventually have to do that. And I was thinking maybe school events or something for your kid where you need a banquet of some sort. You need to get dressed up. Graduation, dressed up and put on makeup or something.
Not bad.
PTA. What do they call it?
It's PTA. PTO is what you have.
Oh, that's paid time off.
That's paid time off.
I'm thinking.
Yeah.
There's so many letters and schools call it different things. I don't know. Should I join the PTA, by the way? I don't know. I think kindergarten is a little too soon. I can wait, right?
What did the tip, that expert that we had say that you should do? You should get a vibe first.
Get a vibe first, then
get a
join
vibe,
later.
and then determine if you. Because at the end of the day, you got to mesh well and work with these adults. So you got to kind of get an idea if you'd be a fit in.
Yeah, they're looking for people. They sent out the email.
Yeah.
Join the PTA. I'm like,
maybe you just drop off brownies the first year, and then you think about, do I organize? And,
that's true.
And be part of it. But I will say I have a lot of memory of, like, my mom was always part of the PTA and doing stuff with me growing up, and I loved it. So if I could sway you one way as your son's going back to school.
Oh, now I feel pressure. Okay.
Yeah. He starts tomorrow, right?
Correct.
All right. Well, I'm sure I want a full update on how that goes.
100%.
Okay, here we go. 1 in 4 women say this is too expensive in 2026. Let's go with Kennedy. What do you think, Kennedy?
Hosting a party.
It is not hosting a party, but man, is that expensive.
Oh, yeah, it is. Especially when no one comes to your party. Right, Roy?
Now, why you got to bring up trauma?
Well, that's what happened. That's what happened to you.
It was so depressing. I hosted a party. I invited like 30 people, and all of them backed out. All of them backed out. It was catered.
Now, Kennedy.
Open bar.
Kennedy, what do you think about that? Do you think, like,
would you come to my party?
I would come to your party. Absolutely.
Now, also, this was Roy graduating from real estate school.
Yeah.
Getting his real estate license. That was the reason for the party.
Oh. Well, I don't think that would.
Hold on. You hear Kennedy? She said, oh.
Would you still come to my graduation party?
I would send you a congrats.
Oh, come on, Kennedy.
See?
Kennedy. Why not come to a graduation party?
I love how I said that. She's like, oh.
Is that why nobody came to my party? Nobody likes graduation parties?
Who has a graduation party for graduating with their...
know. I was triggered. When I got my master's degree, I didn't have any sort of...
You should have. That school party is different.
My master's degree, I think, is still just the piece of papers on top of my refrigerator. It's not even framed.
No, see,
I'm like
that's
traumatized.
Different. That's when you have a party. That is a graduation for a party. School,
I'm too
any
scared.
sort of school.
I don't want to host anything.
You host a real estate graduation party.
It was hard to become a broker.
How many hours?
Huh?
How many hours was that?
It was like, hang on, I got to think about that.
See, it wasn't that many.
80, 90, 100, like 140 hours.
It It's still real estate school, though. That is a long time, but it's real estate school. Right, Kennedy?
Yeah.
It's like 70 pre-licensing, and you have to do 60 or something after
I'd send you a card.
All right, so Kennedy, you're off the Christmas list. I don't know what to tell you. Let's go to Casey. 1 in 4 women say this is too expensive in 2026. What do you think, Casey?
I'm going to say getting married.
Ooh, that is expensive. And in the price of weddings, I feel like everybody, because Freddie Mac told me you triple charge your wedding guests, right? As a DJ?
You're such a fool. You
That's
trying
what
to get
you
me
told
back
me.
for bringing up real estate school?
You said off the
That's
air.
not true.
You said if it was a birthday party, it's like $400. If it's a wedding, it's $4,000.
I never tell amounts.
No?
That is rude to do.
Maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
We can talk about this if you would like. There's a different price for weddings than there is for birthday parties and events like that.
Maybe
for me,
that's
yes.
what I'm confusing.
Triple charge, that don't sound like me.
I thought you said the moment you heard
Got
wedding.
me down.
He said the moment he heard wedding bells, he heard ka-ching. I'm pretty sure that's what you said.
Is that
maybe
what you heard?
Yeah.
Your ears need to be checked.
Wedding DJ Freddie, hire him. Just not for your wedding. All right, let's go to It's Not Getting Married, Casey. It's not getting married.
You see how fast he had to try to get me back? That was quick.
Bringing up my traumatic graduation party. By the way, the coolest part of that graduation party is I texted my friends. It was like, nobody came to my party. And everybody dropped what they were doing and canceled their plans and came to my party.
Just to see no one else be in there.
They're like, we got to see the train wreck of this.
All this money down the drain.
An open bar.
Free
Okay.
drinks.
Casey, It's Not Getting Married. Let's go to Alexa. 1 in 4 women say this is too expensive in 2026. What do you think?
Is it being a bridesmaid?
Being a bridesmaid.
Yeah, that is expensive too.
Yeah, because you got to organize the bachelorette trip, and then there's
clothes for that. You got to get outfits for that because sometimes you got to match and all of that. There's makeup involved. You got to get your hair done.
Are there other pre-parties when it comes to being a bridesmaid besides the bachelorette trip? Is there other
bridal
showers? Yeah.
And if it's more than one, because you got family in different places and stuff like that, could be.
I never got any of that. I didn't do a bachelor trip. I didn't do.
You missed out on all the opportunities for your friends to spend all their money.
I didn't even have the ceremony, the reception. I just got to Campbell County Court. The judge did it.
Do it for your 5-year anniversary.
All right, yeah, maybe I should. I'll do a big party.
Yeah.
We'll host it in the lobby of Q102, and I'll force all of the Q102 air staff before they leave to stop by. That way, at least somebody attends.
People were here.
Yeah. All right, Alexa, being a bridesmaid, 1 in 4 women say this is too expensive in 2026. You are correct. Yes. Congratulations.
Yeah. That's expensive. You're going to see Usher and Chris Brown. Congratulations.
Oh, my God.
Just announced.
I'm so excited.
Right? The nostalgia is going to be crazy. So that was just announced today. Paycor Stadium, October 24th. Those tickets go on sale next Monday. But you are in there, my friend. You got a pair of tickets. Congrats.
Oh, my God. Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
Yeah, we're excited for you. You have a favorite Usher song?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I do. Oh, my God. Oh, sorry. There's
She's
so many.
blank now.
I'm thinking Let It Burn, but there's another one I have to look up really quickly.
Okay. Well, how about off the air? You tell us what you think, and we'll try to play for you coming up here with the 5 o'clock dance party.
You got it bad.
You got it bad.
You got it bad. Do we even
That's
have that
what
one
it
in the
is.
system?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. We'll get. So it's a big week. Back to school. Everyone's in the mindset of going to school now.
You better be.
And we still need school supplies for our kids. There's still kids going to school without the proper supplies and what they need. And that's where we're asking the radio family to come together in our big push as we're back to school to help out our friends at Crayons and Beyond. And we have, you can always make a monetary donation at WKRQ.com or on the Q102 app. But we have this backpacks that the kids need. And we're all trying to see who can raise the most backpacks on the radio station. Now, I have a personal battle between me and Freddie.
Yeah. Roy wants to go head to head.
I would like to think that my backpack that I selected will get more donations than yours.
You're allowed to think that. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion, Roy.
I have, right now, I'm holding up a really cool Harry Potter backpack. And it's a Gryffindor emblemed backpack. But you have all the other ones on here too. But it's there is Slytherin, there is Ravenclaw on it. Mm-hmm. Inside, I have a wonderful Harry Potter bottle. Like, I think kids would love, and adults would love this backpack. And if you remember, this is a very cross-generational thing.
Is it a collectible?
Well, it is. This is official Harry Potter merch. Yeah. So I mean,
I was just trying to figure out what would make it even cooler, versus just being a backpack. Like, is there something about it?
What do you mean? It's Harry Potter. I mean, even the zippers have what's that little thing everybody tries? The Quidditch? Is it Quidditch?
You tell me, Mr. Harry Potter man. I can't help you sell it. I don't know nothing about it.
But either way, it's really cool, and I want everyone to donate Harry Potter backpacks.
That's because you want to win. Now, I am holding the Super Mario backpack. It's red, blue, and black, and it's got a bunch of the characters on the front, including Yoshi taking center stage. And it's a 4-piece set because it's got like a squishy, like stress ball kind of thing that's kind of dangling on it. And you can just, kids get stressed out too.
That's not fair. I didn't realize you had
I didn't interrupt you while you talked.
I didn't know you had that.
I also inside.
Hang on. I didn't know that.
Well, now, there is a little lunchbox inside, a big old Mario lunchbox inside, and a water bottle. So that is all inside that you get more bang.
All yours comes with a lunchbox, a squish ball, and a water bottle?
This is a 4-piece set. You're right, because I know how to do it big. I pick well. I picked the Mario Brothers, Super Mario Brothers backpacks, and I would love for you to donate these, as many as you can. These Super Mario backpacks will look great on kids' back this school year. And it's all in one. It's a 4-piece set.
I'm screwed. I just have the backpack with the water bottle. I don't have the lunchbox that's in the backpack.
Oh, that's so sad.
But I think
Roy.
that when you look at the backpack, it is sad.
Some Harry Potter music for you. Sad.
It is sad because I don't have as much that people may want. But it's just you are at a little bit of an advantage for me. But the thing I think that's going for me in our backpack drive, which is why I think people are going to go to WKRQ.com and donate the Harry Potter book bag, is that mine looks like it could be geared for multiple ages. Yours, on the other hand, seems like it's for a specific age.
I would disagree with you.
You think?
Yes. Because in high school, I know like kids these days, even the older ones, they'll still wear like colorful, cool, stuff from movies and TV shows like Super Mario Brothers. So this is still cool,
right?
Even for high schoolers. Ain't nothing wrong with that. No, doesn't matter. This is cross generational too. Don't get it twisted, buddy.
WKRQ.com Q102 app. Pick
Super
out
Mario Brothers.
Pick your favorite. Pick me, and then donate the Harry Potter backpack.
Yeah.
You could pick Freddy if you wanted, and you get the Super Mario backpack.
Yeah.
I think more kids would want the Harry Potter backpack. By the way, I'm looking at the competition of everybody else on the radio station.
What do you see?
We have some tough competition across the board.
That's true.
I mean, Fritch has the Barbie backpack. I think girls are going to love that. But see, I think girls and guys would love what you and I have. Yeah, especially, I think more girls. I think mine's more, gender universal, if you will.
Yes,
I think mine is.
Mine would have been a little bit more. I wish Peach was featured on the backpack for Super Mario Brothers, but that's okay. Yoshi's cute. And the girls like Yoshi.
Tiff, our new midday host, Tiff Potter, she has a Pokemon backpack. Tim's Bengals backpack. But, if I'm not into the Bengals, I'm not going for that. But I guess that's the case for all of this. I guess you have to be a fan for all of this. I'm trying to find the competitive edge. And
my thing is, if you're a fan of me, if I am your people and you are my people.
That's the card you're pulling?
Regardless of Super Mario Brothers. Be down with Freddie Mac. This is the backpack you want to donate.
If you're down with Freddie Mac.
Yeah.
All right, well,
we can do that. You don't have to be down with Super Mario Brothers. You don't have to really care about it. Just if you're down with me, though.
Okay.
Please, on my behalf, I would love for you to donate Super Mario Brothers backpacks.
Same with me. If you're down with me,
there you go.
You just if you listen to the show and you go, Team Roy.
I'm going to need you to have a little bit more confidence when you say it, buddy. Come on.
Everybody in the back just laughed.
Yeah.
Nobody here thinks I have fans.
Stop.
No. Go to WKRQ.com and pick out your favorite backpack. We're trying our last week here, back to school. Kids need backpacks.
Sure do.
WKRQ.com or on the Q102 app. Look for our Shop for Teacher and help us raise these backpacks, donate these backpacks for crayons and beyond. WKRQ.com.
With Roy and Freddie Mac, this is The Hang on Q102.
Ooh, I was excited. I've been waiting for this segment all day today because earlier in the show we asked if you have a secret profession where you're not really allowed to talk about what you do. And Alyssa called in, and her husband has a job that I think everyone is going to perk up and be like, oh.
Okay.
Like, especially if you work in the restaurant industry. You're going to be very intrigued with what her husband does. That's coming up minutes from now. But the reason why we bring up secret professions is, I was at dinner over the weekend and I met somebody who couldn't really go into much detail on what they did, and I thought that was so cool.
Okay,
it was kind of secret spy like.
Yeah.
He was in town. He's in town for the Cincinnati Open. And I met him over at Alcove, and he works for the Department of Defense as a horticulturist. So he's like kind of like, I guess, a farmer. I really don't know what they do. But when I kind of pressed him, I'm like, well, what are you doing that with the Department of Defense? He's like, I'm not really allowed to go into it. I was like, what?
A horticulturist?
Yes.
Professional who are expert who studies, grows, manages garden plants, including fruits, vegetables, flowers, ornamental trees, or shrubs.
And what that has to do with the Department of Defense, I have no clue.
Maybe he plants and landscapes the shrubs around the White House.
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Can't tell you the layout of the building and secrets that go on. I don't know, but that's such an odd job title for someone so secretive,
right? Because he immediately I go, who do you work for? I was like, I work for the Department of Defense. I'm like, oh, are you like what are you like? What with the military? Are you? Yeah. You have a gun? And he's like,
you have a gun?
Yes.
That is such a kid-like question.
And he said, no, I have a civilian job. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, what do you know?
And he just couldn't say much?
No, he said he's a horticulturist, and that's what he's done for you. He worked as a horticulturist before working for the Department of Defense. That's what he's ever done. And wow. He wouldn't give me any more information than that.
That's so interesting.
Of course, I'm like, typing it in on Google, learning all about it, talking with everyone around him, telling everybody that he's a horticulturist with the Department of Defense.
And he's like, hey.
He didn't. He was okay with it.
That's so interesting.
But he wouldn't go into specifics on what that meant.
I'm intrigued by people with jobs they can't talk much about either. Just because, or a life that they lived that they can't talk much about. Like my uncle was in the Secret Service a long time. Mm-hmm. And like there wasn't much he could talk about either. But I was so intrigued. And so I just keep asking questions to see what he would give me and what he wouldn't. I do know at one point, he was a sniper on top of the White House.
Whoa.
I don't know if he ever shot anybody.
Well,
I don't know that.
Well, probably,
and even if I did.
Probably not. We would hear about that.
Well, this was years ago, too, anyway. Would we?
Yeah.
Would we?
If somebody,
you think the government would tell us?
Yes. If a guy on top of the White House shot someone?
Well, you wouldn't have remembered anay, right?
Why not?
This was a long time ago. This wasn't like within the last few years or, this was probably the Bush administration.
The Secret Service has only ever discharged their firearms like very handful.
All right. Well, apparently Roy keeps up on all the back pages of what the CIA and the Secret Service is doing. Golly, I didn't know Roy knew so much. He was like, "No, we would hear about it."
No, I
don't know what you read online.
I mean, like
you would think, yeah, sure.
I would think that I would be in a history book if we had to snipe someone from the roof of the White House.
I'm saying it could have happened and we just have forgotten about it. That's how long ago he was in the Secret Service. But either way, he was very secretive, and I just found that so intriguing.
And they give you, they tell you your job title, The job title, but they don't really give you. They tell you just enough to be really intrigued.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I don't even know if he would say he was in the Secret Service if somebody asked him what he did.
Oh, well,
he would say, "Oh, I'm in the Department of whatever that falls, whatever Secret Service falls under, probably Department of Defense."
So you're saying this guy who is, I'm going to think he's a farmer. I don't know what he does for the federal government. He's just telling people Department of Defense, but he probably works for a different agency. That's just the big umbrella.
Probably, I think he's probably the CIA.
You think?
I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Well,
if he was CIA, I don't think he would say anything. He would say, "I'm an accountant."
Well,
that's my thought process on people with secret jobs. They don't tell you anything close to what they actually do. They tell you something completely different that they know something enough about to hold a conversation.
Yeah, like this guy, if he was truly undercover, that's a really bad cover.
This is probably very low level, like secret.
Because I was more intrigued. Like, I'm like, what is the horticulturist doing with the federal government? Like, what are you guys doing? But it makes sense. I mean, our federal government does a lot of different things.
It's government, so.
Let's go to the phone. Let's welcome in Alyssa to the Hang with Roy and Freddie Mac. Your husband has a pretty interesting job. Tell us what it is.
Hey, yeah. So, actually, my husband is an inspector for Michelin. So, he's like a Michelin star inspector guy.
For the restaurants, like he gives them Michelin stars?
Yeah. Like he's one of the guys that makes or breaks that decision. So, yeah, it's pretty cool, but it's pretty secretive. He doesn't get to really talk about it that much.
Oh, wow. So y'all eat at all the best restaurants?
Well, if we do, it's just for a regular date night. I don't really get a say on it, but he travels a lot. So, yeah.
He tells you where we're going for dinner.
Yeah, because he knows
I
all
don't
the
get to
good
go to
stuff.
most of the coolest places that he gets to check out, but I'm always jealous when he's traveling and eating all that great food,
Sure.
The Cincinnati region just got added to whatever the ability for the Michelin people to now, like Cincinnati is able to get Michelin stars now.
Right.
So have you guys always lived here? Has he always been here? Or did you guys just move here because he's rating Cincinnati restaurants?
Oh no, we're from Cincinnati. That's his base of operations for the job. He travels to go to all different states to, check out different restaurants.
Oh.
So yeah,
okay.
we're both based here in Cincinnati.
Okay.
That's cool.
And is he
probably too close to home?
Well, I was about to ask you, is he currently reviewing Cincinnati restaurants?
Right.
I mean, because we're now allowed to be review. Yeah. Do you know if he's reviewed any Boca or whatever, Soto or Pep and Dolores or?
I wish I knew. He does, keep things pretty secretive, and he's a really honest dude. So I feel like he wouldn't want to be biased. You know what I mean? So I feel like he's probably not, but I don't know.
But you don't know.
You never know. Not sure. No. I wish I knew. Right.
Yeah, I mean, I think if restaurants knew who the inspectors were, could you imagine that guy gets whatever he wants?
Right?
What's that conversation like every day? Hey, how was your day?
I ate.
It was good. Food was all right.
I flew to Tacoma and had some dinner and flew back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Had a couple meals, checked out a few things on the menu. I think this could be a pretty good restaurant. I don't know. I can't say too much, honey.
Right.
You know that.
I flew to St. Louis and the waiter kept dropping everything.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not making my list. Because you got to think, I mean, for the places that do get Michelin starred, the amount of places those guys have to go to review that don't make it, I don't know.
I can only imagine.
Yeah.
He goes to a bunch of different places, and of course, not every place can get that star, get multiple stars. So, that has to be one hard part of it, I bet.
Do you know how he got into this line of work, or is that secretive?
Well, he went to culinary school originally. So he did go to culinary school. He also has a doctorate in food science.
Oh.
And
whoa.
Yeah.
So the Michelin people are well credentialed.
Yeah, not just any Joe Schmo.
Very seriously.
Oh.
They take their fancy food pretty seriously.
By the way, can you notice? I don't mean to interrupt you,
He found the
Alyssa,
job
but
Michelin, and it's been doing that for a while now. He really loves it.
Freddie, have you noticed there's an echo in her voice? She's in a big mansion, and you can tell.
Big house.
The Michelin people's taking care of them inspectors.
Yeah, I can
hear that echo.
High ceilings.
About that.
Vault ceilings, eh? Yeah.
Meanwhile, I thought my 11-foot ceilings were cool. No.
It goes higher.
Yeah.
They build them bigger.
All right. Well, Alyssa, thank you so much for sharing.
Oh, thanks for having me. It was
All
fun.
right. See ya.
Everyone's invited. Hanging out with Roy and Freddie Mac on Q102.
All right, a lot of things going on today. National Black Cat Appreciation Day. Freddie Mac, I know you hate fat cats. I should have brought a fat
Is
cat
today
in.
fat cat
No,
appreciation
it's
or
black
black?
cat, but I can, you can probably get a fat black cat.
Ooh, that'd be scary and unlucky.
You believe
Right?
in that whole there's an unlucky thing?
Superstition?
Yeah,
with the black cat?
superstition with the black cat. I don't believe that.
Nah.
I had a black cat growing up.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. We
Okay.
weren't unlucky-ish.
We weren't unlucky-ish.
We did have some unlucky moments, but
Okay.
my dad got into an accident. I mean, I wasn't very lucky.
Was the
but-
cat in the car too?
No.
Oh.
He fell off a house 3 stories. Yeah, landed like a cat, which is actually what you don't want to do when you're falling 3 stories.
Jeez.
Yeah.
That sounds unlucky. I've never had a black cat. I don't think I've come in contact with many black cats. But yes, fat cats creep me out. I am sorry for people that offends.
It offends me.
You're not a cat, Roy. You don't walk on 4
I know,
legs.
but I'm overweight, so I feel
Has
weird.
nothing to do
Every
with that.
time you bring it up, I feel
It's
weird.
not that. It's animals with
I
4
know,
legs.
I know.
And cats are creepy. They're
someti-
quiet. They sneak up on you. And even the fat ones, they're quick. They just jump up and scare you out of nowhere. Like my heart can't handle it.
Yeah.
Sorry. That's just me.
growing,
Belly's dragging the ground.
we had I had a black cat that I rescued back in like 2008. And then I left it with my mom and dad. You know, they took care of it. It became their cat. Well, it just recently passed.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But to the point that it was kind of getting to the age of I was kind of shocked that it was still with us. You know what I mean?
Oh, wow.
I'm like
Any day now. And then
you're
it's
nearly
like-
20 years old.
Sure,
you know,
yeah.
you're just the cat lived a very long life.
It's kind of interesting when animals do that. It's like any day now, but it's like it had that for 10 years.
Right.
They still live like however much longer.
Another 10 years.
Right.
Well, it was an outdoor cat, and it loved to get mice and snakes and all of the. And I noticed the food. The cat would always come around at nighttime, kind of eat the food, and then during the day it would go out and hunt. Well, then one night I noticed that. I was like, that's a lot of food gone. They
Okay.
typically
Wouldn't eat that much.
Yeah, the cat doesn't eat that much food, and then you realized, well, whoever ate the cat ate the food.
Was the cat not enough?
Yeah,
You had to eat the food out the
cat
bowl
and
too?
then the food.
Oh, look, the cat food was dessert.
Yeah.
The cat was the entree.
So unfortunate.
That's so sad.
So unfortunate.
So it is what? National Black
National
Cat,
Black Cat Appreciation Day.
Black Cat Appreciation Day.
Other article that we're tracking here on the hang. Over half of U.S. workers don't step outside during the workday.
Interesting.
New research show 85% are skipping their lunch breaks altogether. 56% don't even go outside once during a work day.
That's me. Both those things.
I don't. I mean, I don't
do.
really go outside during a work day either. I'm in here.
Once we come in, we're in for
Yeah.
the most part. We have a few coworkers that prioritize that though. They go outside on the patio and they make sure they get some sunlight or
Really?
they get the breath of fresh air. Yeah. And I feel like an idiot for not doing that. There's times where I come in the studio and I don't get up for hours at a time.
Same.
It's not good.
Same.
It's not good, and we need sunlight. We need vitamin D.
There's-
It's very unhealthy.
There's plenty of times, because I park my car in the garage of my house. There's plenty of times, I don't even think
Yeah.
I touch outside. Because we have a parking garage here. And so I go from my garage to the garage here at the radio station.
Yeah.
And
Same.
I don't really go back out. I mean, unless when I go home and I take my dog out, then I'll.
Oh, that counts.
My skin will touch the sun.
How are you doing? A legit walk, or are you letting her?
No,
out
I'm
just
letting her just
she
go
goes
out.
In the yard?
Yeah, go in the yard. Do
Oh,
whatever
so
you
you're not
want.
even? She's not even on the leash.
Huh? No, I just open up the door and let her
Go
go.
at least walk to the stop sign.
No, she.
You don't want to walk. I mean
don't-
that could help. I'm saying as far as the sunlight, because you're standing on the porch, the covered porch.
just watching her. What's
Yeah,
that
that doesn't
covered?
really-
But she's not. I don't think she's interested in the walk. I don't think.
Oh, did she tell you that?
She goes outside, does her business, and wants to come right back in.
I think you should at least try to put the leash on her for your sake.
I do.
Put the leash on her, walk down the street, drag her if you have to. She'll get used to it. She's a dog. You're the adult. You're the owner.
My dog does do this thing. Like, she can hold.
Don't actually drag her. That was a joke.
I know it was a joke.
Okay.
My dog, she typically only does like one number or two a day.
Okay.
We go on a walk, it's like 15.
Bring the bags, buddy.
I mean, it's just like nonstop. I'm like, what is this?
Well, I mean, different trees and bushes and grass gives different scents, and they get the boughs moving or whatever.
Gets it going.
I don't know. The same thing with dogs that they go number one on like 5 different trees. It's like, why are you doing little tiny
Like,
little?
come on.
Every tree gets a little poop poop.
Pick
poop,
one. Well, my dog Callie will do that as well.
Yeah.
She'll go do number one like 15 times as well, but nothing comes out. She's just pretending.
You get up under there and jack.
I can tell.
What do you mean nothing?
I'm watching. I can see. There's nothing coming out. I'm like, there's nothing left. Like, stop bending every 2 seconds.
My point for even going down this trail was to get you
To get more vitamin D.
Yeah.
I know. I'm so
I don't even
pale.
have a dog. I don't know what to do for myself, but you need some sun, buddy.
I look at myself. We're now on YouTube, which please go and follow us on YouTube at The Hang HQ on YouTube, or you can go to thehanghq.com and it'll take you right to our YouTube channel.
You don't have to search.
You don't have to search, just thehanghq.com. Well, I went to our YouTube channel and I'm the same color as the wall. I really am.
You put a filter on yourself. Make
I
yourself
look
a little
so white.
bronzer.
Our walls are white. I look white. Oh, man.
Do a self-tanner. I'd love to see you do a self-tanner.
I used to do a self-tanner.
With the glove on your hand and everything?
Nah,
you did it yourself?
I've done it, yeah.
Dude, do it again.
And then I used to do a tinted moisturizer.
Oh, that sounds fancy. Do it again.
All right.
Why'd you stop? We're on camera. I mean, you just talked about YouTube.
I should come in with all makeup and tan, all for the cameras.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
get rid of that pail.
I'm sure
So we
everybody
can
gets
actually tell. It looks like the wall has hair and a microphone and headphones.
Okay. Yeah. I look like a ghost right now. I can't wait for Halloween.
Yeah, man, get out, walk the dog, get some self-tanner.
If you want to see how tan I am, go to our YouTube channel, like and subscribe. But yeah, according to this, over half of U.S. workers don't step outside during the workday.
Yeah.
Scientists are saying that you do need to put a priority to not only unplug for a minute when you're at work, but to actually go outside and get mental clarity. All right.
Yeah, I need to do that.
And it's time to say goodnight, everyone, except...
I want to say goodnight, everyone, except people who don't follow the self-checkout rules. You don't have any self-checkout etiquette. Like, don't get in line. Don't get into self-checkout when it's clearly 10 items or less with a shopping cart full of stuff.
I didn't know the self-checkout has item limitations. I thought you could take however much you want.
Some is marked, some are unmarked.
Okay.
It's just an understood rule for all, though. You don't get in there with a shopping cart full of stuff. This is quick. Self-checkout is for quick, in and out, 10 items or less.
Okay. Not bad.
Whether it's marked or not. I'm telling you.
I noticed that the Publix I go to, which I'm like at Publix every other day.
Okay.
Because I'm a big fan.
Yeah.
Their self-checkout has... There's like one where you can bring a shopping cart to, but then there's other ones where it's tight.
Yeah.
So it discourages you from breaking the rules.
It's frowned upon, huh?
Well, it's just not a lot of space. So you know, it's typically for people who just have like a hand thing.
Be a basket.
Thank you.
Hand basket.
Yep.
Be socially aware. Because if it's not a whole lot of room, clearly
Right.
that shopping cart don't belong.
I'm going to say goodnight to everyone except Starbucks cups.
What's wrong with Starbucks cups?
I have a theory. I have a conspiracy theory, but I think they changed the way they make Starbucks cups. I think that they're using less material.
Okay.
Every time I get my coffee, and I've noticed this like for like the past year, it is hot to touch.
Yeah. Oh, you mean the regular everyday cups?
Yeah, I feel like they make them thinner now.
Okay.
And so now, and even like with my, they have like this brown thing so that you can touch your cup and it doesn't burn your fingers.
Yeah, the cardboard thing.
Yeah, but if I touch the white part of the cup, it becomes so hot. It's too hot. So I even ask them now, because my hands are so sensitive and I'm burning myself, can I get 2 cups? And I double cup my cup. Because I think, or my fingers are sensitive. I don't know.
I would not be surprised if they are going a cheaper route.
Right.
Making thinner. But see, I'm going to take this time to plug my friends over at Bigby Coffee.
Hashtag
sorry, not sorry.
I should go over there.
We don't have these problems at Bigby Coffee. They're not nickel and diming on the materials used for the cups and all this kind of stuff. I thought you were talking about the sparkly cups and all that stuff you can get at Starbucks. I thought that's what you were talking about originally, which also they have for sale at Bigby too. They have really cool cups.
No, I need to go over there because I really do believe the quality of my cup at Starbucks has changed and it burns my fingers.
Would not be surprised.
Luckily, though, I'm a pretty good regular where I go.
You're getting this cheap little cup. Meanwhile, the CEOs are making gazillions of dollars while the employees probably aren't paid a very good wage or something.
You ain't telling me nothing I don't know.
That's why I believe in Bigby. So hashtag ad,
you know
whatever.
how much they're making over there?
I don't know how much they're making, but I believe they're treated very well.
Okay.
As employees, so they give great service. And when I know issues with the cups being a little bit smaller or a little bit thinner and all that, no, that's trash.
I know. By the way, no facts, so don't come at me, Starbucks.
This is straight opinion.
This is straight opinion. I don't know if they've changed the quality.
I'm coming with facts.
If Starbucks is an advertiser of this show, I'm sorry. I'll go do a free appearance at a Starbucks parking lot. My bad. I burn my fingers a lot. Maybe my fingers are sensitive.
Maybe.
All right, we got to get out of here.
Two things can be true.
Yeah, it's true. All right, goodbye, everybody.
Bye.